This is gonna be a long one. Enjoy the journey. Hopefully I make it fun though. Or it's the most boring thing you've ever seen and you click off within 30 seconds. That's usually what happens anyway. But anyways, let me ask you the real thing. When you post online, who's actually watching? Is it your friends or is it Mark Zuckerberg breathing down your neck? Yeah. Today we're going into the super chill, not scary at all world of sharing, presumption, and surveillance. Can't wait. Can you wait? It's such a fun thing. Anyways, so the textbook loves this word. It's participatory culture. I can't say it, but the textbook loves that word. Which basically means we don't just scroll anymore, we make stuff. We're remixing audios, memeing politicians, stitching TikToks at 2 a.m. Like, hello, that's just culture now, right? Like, we all are doing that type of stuff, even if you don't think you're doing it. And this leads to my favorite Frankenstein word, which is presumption. It means producing while consuming. Christian Fuchs, he's like a media scholar, but like he straight up calls it free labor. Like, imagine clocking into work, but your work is posting a thirst trap and then Instagram taking the profit. Like, excuse me? Like, that is kind of rude in my opinion, but I think that's a little bit mean. But you think you, right? Okay, now let's talk into attention economy, because Thomas Davenport and John Beck, both business guys, said attention is the real currency. And unfortunately, that is very, very much correct. Like, likes, follows, views, that's money, baby. Like, cha-ching. Like, excuse me? But, Shoshana Zuboff takes it further. She calls it surveillance capitalism, which, for other people, the translation is companies don't just sell ads, they're basically psychic vampires predicting your next move from your last click. So yeah, we're like chasing stuff and then they're like chasing us, Yeah. But for surveillance, it comes to 2 fun flavors, vertical and horizontal. Let's get into vertical. For people who didn't take Art 101 yet, vertical surveillance is top to down, or top to bottom, but top down. Governments, corporations, apps, that type of stuff. For example, the FTC literally said in 2024 that TikTok, YouTube, and Meta are all running vast surveillance programs on teens. Yeah, thank you so much. That is so comforting, FTC. Thank you. And then the second one is horizontal surveillance, which, that way, they're spying on each other, Horizontal, they're spying at each other. Vertical, governments are looking at you, that type of vibe. But anyways, horizontal surveillance is they're spying on each other, and Alice Marwick says it's not weird anymore. Like, yeah, creeping on someone's profile, that's just a random Tuesday. Like, for example, a couple days ago, actually, I went on my ex-best friend's Instagram just to check up on her. Like, it's not creepy or anything anymore, but, like, imagine, like, you go up to the person's house and you're watching them. Like, if you put it in that sense, it's very creepy, but because we're in this day and age, it's not creepy going on someone's Instagram account, which it should be, but anyways. But here's the real kicker, context collapse. Nicole Vitak studied this and found it stresses people out because your mom, your boss, and your ex might all see the same post. Like, 1 second I'm posting memes for my friends, and then the next thing I know my uncle's commenting, praying for you. Sir, please get out of my posts. My friends are gonna think I'm lame. Anyways, let me make this a little bit more real. I watched TikTok for way, way too long. Like, come on, man. But, like, it's not, like, getting in my way. But anyways, we're talking about this. Like, I watch one TikTok too long, boom, I get ads like TikTok read my whole entire soul. And then self-checkout at Target, that's offline presumption. I'm literally bagging my own groceries while Target saves payroll. Like, excuse me? And then Instagram, that close friend story that all of you use, that's just you trying to escape from horizontal surveillance because no, Grandma, you don't want to see me outside at 2 a.m. at a frat party. no thank you. Or at least I don't want to have grandma seeing my stories at 2 a.m, you know? Yeah. Now, privacy. The text says it's not private anymore, it's managed. Before we relied on obscurity, like being too boring to find out, but now algorithms put us on blast. A 2022 study found that even people who untag photos or tweak settings, it barely slows down companies mining data. So yeah, you can hide from your nosy cousin, but you can't hide from Google. Actually, one time I used Google search for like a photo, and I put one of my photos in, and it was like a deleted story from my from my Instagram, and that popped up. Like, I was a little bit surprised, and I put that photo back up. I was just testing it after I did some research. Anyways, so what's the trade-off? Sharing builds community, identity, sometimes even opportunities, but surveillance concentrates power and kind of steals the autonomy. That's why I ask myself before I post, what value do I get and what value do they get from me? If it feels fair, I post. If not, straight to the drafts, baby. That was for the bit. I post everything and anything and hope that I don't get taken down. I'm joking. I'm not that bad. Anyways. 3 things I want you to leave with. We create while consuming. Platforms thrive over our presumption. 2, attention is currency, but chasing it deepens surveillance. So don't do too much. And then 3, privacy is absolutely not gone. It's just managed exposure. Basically, post smart, not scared. Or, for example, if you go onto my Instagram page, I'll leave it later. I post everything and anything, but I'm not scared to post it. If I feel like... See, I think when it comes to posting Instagrams, you should not be scared to post something. If you are scared to post something, that is not something to be shared. If you are not scared to post it, then go for it. Nobody cares what you're doing on a Saturday night at your home, but if you feel safe posting it, go for it, girl, guy, you, go for it. Like people make fun of me for posting everything on my Instagram, but I don't know, man. Anyways, let me finish this off so you can leave. So, I'll leave you with 2 questions. Do the benefits of being seen online outweigh the creepiness of being surveilled? And where's your line between smart sharing and oversharing? That last question is kind of funny with that random input I just put in. Anyways, thanks for listening to my TED Talk, or my required 5-minute plus video. Okay, bye-bye. Oh my god, that was so cringe. 8 minutes!